everyone, welcome to your mediation. I want to begin today with introductions. My name is Lauren Arndt, but feel free to call me Lauren today. I'll be your mediator. I'd like everyone else to introduce themselves and let me know what you'd like to be addressed as this afternoon. Great, now that we all know who everybody is, we can get started discussing the mediation that's going to take place this afternoon. Now both of you have signed an agreement to mediate, but I want to take a few minutes to go over the process and answer any questions you might have about it. Like I said earlier, my name is Lauren and I'm a qualified neutral under Minnesota Rule 114. I've been mediating for several years now. I really believe in the process and I'm so happy you chose to engage in mediation today. This is your mediation. It's different than anybody else's. I'm not going to set any particular ground rules for you today, but I will let you know what other parties think works best for mediation. I've heard many parties say that it's best when both parties are respectful of one another, when they're really willing to listen and work together. That's when successful results come out of mediation. So I've provided you guys both with notepads and pens, and this is just to encourage you not to interrupt one another when the other party is talking. If you disagree with what the other party is saying, or another thought comes to your mind that you were reminded by something the other person said, just feel free to jot it down, and when that party is done talking, feel free to bring up those points. Today, I also want you to know that I will be taking notes as well while you're talking. Every once in a while, I might interrupt you to ask you a question, clarifying what I have written down, making sure I'm understanding you, making sure my notes reflect accurately what have been discussed today. The mediation today will be conducted however the two of you want it to be. I'm here to support as much as possible as a neutral third party how you'll interact with one another. This is an opportunity for the two of you to really come to have a good conversation that will help both of you move forward in your dispute. I want you to feel free to discuss anything you feel is relevant to the dispute, any feelings you've discussed before, any feelings you haven't discussed at all, any issues that you haven't really talked about. Everything is up to you and to bring to the table today. I'm going to help you navigate the conversation as much as possible. We're here to discuss your concerns, solutions, ideas, anything you want to discuss. This is your mediation. Does this approach sound all right for the both of you? Okay, great. If at any point you're no longer comfortable with mediation today, or you want to stop for any reason at all, just feel free to let me know and we'll discuss how we should proceed, or if you'd even like to proceed at all. Now, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about confidentiality. Mediation is a confidential process. All the notes I'm taking will be destroyed after this mediation is complete today. I will not disclose any of the conversations that take place in the session today willingly. However, you should know there are a few situations under which I might be compelled to disclose parts of our conversation today. For instance, I might have to testify if any criminal acts, ethical violations, professional misconduct occur today. These situations are very rare. I haven't really seen them come up very often, and when everybody is working together respectfully, they almost never occur. So I want you to know I take confidentiality very seriously and will do whatever it takes to not have to disclose what is discussed today. I also want you to know that if at any time during mediation you want to meet individually with me, that is definitely an option for you. I'm not going to call for a meeting one-on-one, but I want you to feel comfortable doing so if you think it would benefit the discussion we're having. I want you to know that during these individual meetings, what we discuss will also remain confidential. I won't discuss it when I meet with the next party, but if you feel like you want to bring it up when we're all back as a large group, feel free to do so. Do you have any questions about confidentiality? No? Okay. I'm really glad that you've chosen to participate in mediation today. I encourage you to really listen to what the other party is communicating to you. I'm confident that if everyone is respectful and willing to work together, that we will come to a solution that suits everybody. I'd like to ask if anyone has any questions about what I've just discussed. No? Okay, then let's get started. Who would like to begin?